FranLab. I recently got an email from YouTube because if you're a creator on YouTube, if you have any kind of monetization on the channel that you run, you would have gotten the same notice that I got. But we all got this notice that YouTube is changing its monetization policy. And in this email, they talked about monetization standards. A lot of the smaller channels are basically going to get demonetized. I already had this on my second channel, on the Frantone channel. It got demonetized, but a lot of new channels are going to find it very hard to get into the monetization game. The level of traffic that you have to have has been upped. I just hope that I will still qualify in the new rules. I don't know. It said in there that shorts, especially, which I mean, you don't really earn any money in shorts, but it said that in order to have any revenue at all, you're going to have to maintain 10 million views in every 3-month period. That's over 3 million views every 30 days on shorts to have any monetization on shorts. That's how stupidly crazy the business has gotten, that they're not even going to give a share of revenue to anyone who's under 10 million views. And you're going to say, well, how is that fair? Well, it said in the email that the current state of YouTube, this is just YouTube, it's not like multiple platforms, we're not talking about Instagram, TikTok, just YouTube. 200 billion, that's with a B, 200 billion short downloads every day, if that's even friggin' possible. Take the population of the planet, divide that with the idea that not every single person on the planet is watching shorts on YouTube every day. That is absolutely insane. The number of shorts that people are digesting, 200 billion a day. And so the new bar for even being part of that action-wise is going to be that you've got to have at least 10 million views just on your shorts to even be a part of that pie. It's scary and stupid. It's scary stupid. If you like what you're seeing, please consider becoming a patron. The links are in the description. By becoming a patron, you'll get sneak previews to all my videos. You get to be a part of the FranLab community, participate in discussions, and support what I do here on YouTube and in the real world. You can choose to become a member of Team FranLab and get your own membership card, or even get in the end credits roll. But however you choose to support FranLab on Patreon, I am very grateful, and I will thank you personally. Yeah, it's a brave new world. I don't know what the future of YouTubing is going to be. Every now and then I get the one guy, that one guy, making some comment on a video of mine saying, "You don't do projects anymore. How come you don't do projects anymore?" And when that guy makes the comment, I'll always comment, "Oh, you're that guy. You're that guy who used to watch the builds. I remember you. Weren't those good times? Way back when? That was fun." It's like, yeah, I miss doing the builds. It's just a shame no one will watch them anymore. But yeah, making content is just as bottom of the barrel. It's literally bottom of the barrel. And YouTube will not promote any kind of making content. It's just, I'll make the videos, but it won't get in the suggested videos feed, and even people, my own subscribers, will not watch a video about a build. It's just, that's like, oh, you're building something? Well, ho-hum. I want to be distracted. Yell about something, you know. Make me feel angry. I want to feel angry. Make me feel upset. I want to feel upset. So, okay, I'll make more of that content. But yeah, it just doesn't work. But the algorithm knows what you really like or need? Well, no, apparently not. It's been brought to my attention in several videos made by other channels that their content, which used to be targeted to a very specific niche audience, is now not being viewed by anybody. And it's been said by many content creators, especially ones who do niche content, that where when I used to have X number of subscribers, like 40,000 or 30,000 subscribers, I had all these views because the people who subscribed liked that content. But now that I have all these viewers, now that I have this big subscribership, I'm making the same content I did years ago and nobody's watching it. So it's like a video that used to get like 40,000, 50,000 views when I had very few subscribers. Now I'm making that same kind of content now and I'm getting 1,000 views, 2,000 views. And even the people who signed on to the channel to watch that content 5, 6, 7 years ago, they're not even seeing the videos. And this is what I say. It's like, you can make the content, but as far as it being like sent to people who want to see it, that doesn't happen anymore. It's very frustrating. I wish that the system did work. If people who want to see maker content were being shown maker content by makers who make maker content, I would still be doing that. But that stopped happening about 5 years ago, because the last really big build project that I did was the Big Ass Button project, and I got so little return on that. That was like 6 weeks I spent doing the Big Ass Button project. It was an incredibly intense build for me, and so few people watched it. It was like a 3-part series, very few people watched it. After that I was like, oh my god, I can't spend 6 weeks of my life killing myself to do a build project that absolutely nobody's interested in seeing. I just can't do that anymore. And it's sad because that's what I like to do. I like to do builds, but time is money, and my time has to be spent making content people want to see. I wish that I didn't have to depend on revenue. I wish I didn't have to make a living. If that were true, then I could just make whatever content I want, and boy, I would be going back to doing what I did 10 years ago. But unfortunately, I spend all my time administrating this channel and dealing with Patreon, trying to keep the bills paid, trying to keep the revenue up, and trying to make content that people want to see and will watch. And those rules keep changing every month. So it's the hamster wheel, it's the whack-a-mole, it's the carnival that no one wants to go to. The YouTube hamster wheel whack-a-mole. The worst version of skee-ball that you could imagine. That's what we got. And I reminisce all the time about how cool it was in the earlier days when I could do what I wanted to do, make a video that I really wanted to make, and people would watch it and enjoy it, and there would be lots of cool comments and regular people that I knew in the comments, which again, that's just not true anymore, because these days virtually all the comments that I get on all the videos are from people who've never commented before, and I don't see familiar faces like I used to. It's not a community that you can recognize. It's just such a big crowd, and because people who make comments really aren't familiar to my channel, almost everyone who makes a comment on a video is seeing my channel for the first time. And I'm having to say all the time, I already did that video, I already talked about that, I already went over that, and putting a link to that video. And it's just not fun. It's not fun like it used to be. It used to be fun. Now I gotta keep it going, no choice. That's where I work. In the lab. Go berserk. In my lab. That's where I work.